What's good, yo? We back with another video. We got an update on Notti Osama case where they were charging a teenager for the death of Notti Osama. They were saying that he was the one that allegedly stabbed Notti Osama and ultimately killing him. And if you've been living under a rock and you don't know about the situation, basically Notti Osama is a 14-year-old that ended up passing away to being stabbed in a subway after what police say initially he was the aggressor in the situation, and he charged at another teenager with a broomstick, and that teenager pulled out a knife and ended up stabbing Notti Osama and ultimately killing him. And this has been a very popular situation, a very popular case, just because of Notti Osama's brother, getting a whole bunch of fame and making the best out of this situation right here. Notti Osama has been rapping and getting millions of views since the situation happened, and he took this very negative situation of him losing his younger brother and made it very positive, getting a record deal and getting millions and millions of views. So shout out Notti Osama, but let's get into the update. The article says charges dropped in subway killing of Yonkers teenager, and they were saying that Notti Osama's family moved up to Yonkers a couple months before he ended up passing away. And this is actually an old article. This is from like a month ago, but it looks like social media got their hands on it, started posting it everywhere. But let's get into it. Criminal charges have been dropped in this summer's fatal stabbing of Yonkers 14-year-old on a Harlem subway platform. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office this month ended its manslaughter case against Martinez, a 14-year-old boy who stabbed Notti Osama on July 9th at the 137th Street City College train station. A spokeswoman for the office said Thursday that prosecutors were not confident they could disprove beyond a reasonable doubt that Martinez was defending himself when he used his knife against Notti Osama. The decision was based on factors that included witness interviews and video surveillance, she said. Police had initially said they were charging Martinez with second-degree murder, but prosecutors only filed a charge of first-degree manslaughter as early as Martinez's arraignment that week. The prosecutor expressed reservations about the case and said investigators were looking into the teenager's claims of self-defense and that he had been assaulted by associates of Notti Osama in the weeks leading up to the stabbing. And I don't think this is crazy news. I think this was gonna happen, just because initially when they said second degree murder and then they filed the charge as manslaughter, a way lesser charge, I seen the writing on the wall. And it's not like Martinez used a gun or anything illegal in New York. He just used a knife and stabbed him once. It wasn't like he stabbed him multiple times. He stabbed him once to get him off him and make sure he went home that day. And Martinez, after they dropped it down to manslaughter, they ended up taking him out of New York and having him live somewhere else because they thought he was gonna have a big target on his back because he did this in a high profile case. But I don't know if he's gonna have to stay out of New York or what's gonna happen with him. And I don't want to focus on the wrong things, but the question I got is, the 15-year-old that allegedly stabbed him, he said that he was being assaulted by Notti Osama and his guys weeks before the stabbing. That's why he had to feel like he had to use self-defense, because they thought that he was gonna hurt him or kill him. I don't know how to feel. I understand he's a 15-year-old boy, he's in the streets, he's doing what he's doing, whatever. But it's like, is that not snitching? I feel like, you feel me? If you're talking about anything that's done in the streets, I feel like that's snitching. You shouldn't be telling them anything. But y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it. Is that snitching? Is that not? But at the end of the day, it's a very unfortunate situation that seems super avoidable. Whatever happened that day in the train station, whoever the aggressor was, it doesn't matter, because a 14-year-old's life was lost in this situation to what seems like senseless violence. Rest in peace, Notti Osama. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments down below. I'm gonna get up to it. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Keep doing y'all, keep doing me. Be safe, stay dangerous.